The Good Morning Britain presenter took to Twitter after new figures released by the Office for National Statistics (ONS) showed there have been 32,375 deaths involving coronavirus in the UK. Mr. Morgan said, Britain now has highest coronavirus death toll in Europe and second highest in the world after the US. But Mr. Neil warned against comparing the UK coronavirus death toll due to nations using different reporting methods. The BBC journalist tweeted, "The British figures are bad, very bad. Worse than many. Those responsible will have some tough questions to answer. But we cannot yet say for sure we're the worst, unless you're happy to compare apples with pears, e.g. Italy's stats don't include most care home deaths, UK's do. Italy's coronavirus death toll stands at 29,079. Only the US has reported more deaths than the UK, according to the latest data. Today's ONS figures show that 29,710 deaths involving coronavirus had been registered in England and Wales up to May 2. There had been 2,272 coronavirus deaths registered in Scotland up to April 26, according to the latest data from the National Records of Scotland, which was published last week. And the latest figures from the Northern Ireland Statistics and Research Agency, also published last week, showed 393 deaths involving coronavirus had been registered in Northern Ireland up to April 29. The figures are based on all mentions of COVID-19 on a death certificate. England's Deputy Chief Medical Officer Dr. Jenny Harries has said comparing death rates between countries is difficult because of the different ways data is collected. Speaking earlier today, she told the Health and Social Care Committee, "We will have to wait quite some time, I think, until the end of this pandemic to do robust comparisons, and even then it will be extremely difficult." It comes as Boris Johnson is under mounting pressure to relax lockdown measures. The Prime Minister is expected to deliver a roadmap to easing the restrictions in an address to the nation on Sunday. The announcement will follow the government's compulsory 3-week review of social distancing measures on Thursday. Trials on a new contact tracing app which could be the key to relaxing the lockdown started on the Isle of Wight today. If the tests are successful, the app could be rolled out across the country within weeks.